It starts.
Well, good morning. It is 6:13, March 12th, 2024. Whew, and on a Tuesday like this, guys, makes you feel great. Makes you feel happy to be alive. Here we are. Do you think we can make more than $11 an hour today? Let's find out. Go ahead and crank this all the way up to high. There we go. And it's cold. Here we are. The only place that made me feel safe yesterday. We're back. It's showing a hot spot in Heron. Do we believe it? Do we chase the invisible order today like we did yesterday? Look, I might believe that there is another GrubHubber in Marion who has gotten this order, but I refuse to believe there is someone in Heron that is GrubHubber, and I refuse to believe that someone in Carbondale would have got that order before me, because I am much closer. But, you know, I'm gonna drive to the other side of Marion, closest to Heron, and that is as far as I will go. Hopefully I'll get it. Look at that, guys. They sure do try to make it look so fun and exciting. The only thing I can imagine is if someone hasn't already started heading towards this delivery, it's already been assigned to them. The only other option I feel is the order is worth so little that it's not enticing enough to send my way yet. You know, it's not even 50 cents per mile from here. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Am I crazy? Or is there a frickin' rooster? I could hear it in the distance just then. Oh my god, I slept through my whole shift. Holy shit. What? I'm getting an order? It was just a dream. It was just a dream. I didn't get an order. It was just a dream. Look, me and my wife talked over this scene extensively, and we both came to the conclusion that it's a dream. And in a dream, my clothes can be different. So because of those facts, we can assume that this was filmed in real time, in IRL, in chronological order. If you're watching this in the future and you're asking yourself, what am I talking about? Well, then all you have to do is ask yourself, what am I talking about? And then go ahead and leave this part in, because the viewers deserve to know. 7:34. Yeah, I'm definitely hearing a race today. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can. 6:30 in the morning. There's a wild cock out there. Come to think about it, where the fuck is it? Like, there's no houses anywhere in this area. That must be echoing from a ways off, because this is all business. The Walmart and everything's right here. Where would that be coming from? Yeah, I don't know, man. Some people be having chickens in the backyard, right in the middle of town. Well, it's 6:44. It would appear our Heron hotspot has begun to fade. A GrubHubber braver than I has made his way over there. 6:56. Still nothing. But there's a hot spot in Murfreesboro now. Let's go get it. Guys, call me crazy, but I feel like I'm falling asleep. So I went ahead and went to Panera, and I got me a charged strawberry mint lemonade. It has caffeine in it, apparently. And it's helping. But I also decided to stop and get me a burger from Burger King, because that's the only place that sells burgers this early, and I don't like breakfast food very much. I know I just spent $9, or as you might say, my first 4 hours of income on GrubHub, but you know, I have a good feeling about this morning. I'm gonna roll my window up. I got a good feeling. So, let's eat. Let's make some money. You know, I got to the window, and the girl tried charging me $7 for a $3 burger. She's like, "Didn't you want two?" I'm like, "No." At no point did I say two. I asked for one burger. Okay, I'll go put this back in the kitchen. And she grabs it out of the bag. It's like, okay. Told me she slept in her car and went straight back to work because she was here all day yesterday. I'm like, I know how you feel. I know how you feel. Well, it's 7:25 now. I still have not received an offer, guys, but I have noticed our little friend, our hotspot in Murfreesboro, is fading. Another Dasher, or Hubber, braver than I. Or perhaps the muddy monster itself has picked up the order. I'm not sure. 7:34. GrubHub is now showing a giant hotspot the entire size of Murfreesboro. What? It is now 7:52. But don't worry, guys. I found this beautiful tree to park next to. I have a good feeling about this tree. I don't know what it is. Someone's telling me a tree like this will bring me good luck. And I have no reason to doubt that. Well, it's now 8 o'clock. Whoa, Jesus. This spot sucks. That's unblinding me. It would appear our friend, our hotspot in Murfreesboro, is still going strong. I wonder what it could be that it sat around for 30 minutes and still claims that it's a hotspot that big, that red. I've exited out of that 3 times thinking it's probably just bugging out, because it does that on GrubHub a lot. It seems like it doesn't reset the hotspots like Doordash does every 10 minutes. You have to literally exit the app and reopen it, or you're not going to see anything different. Well, it's 8:08. It is now showing Carbondale as a hotspot. I think I've learned a valuable lesson, which I also learned yesterday, but was too stupid to implement today. The second I wake up, the second I turn my dash or hub on, and I start the day, I need to drive directly towards Carbondale. Now, I don't think there's a point of staying in Marion. Carbondale has every store Marion does for the morning shift and more. So I should just head there and I would have better luck. Seems like Murfreesboro also is getting quite a few orders. Yeah, I need to get out of here. 2 mornings in a row, I've made pretty much nothing by 8 o'clock. That being said, at 8 o'clock yesterday, I gave up. Just like I feel like doing right now. And I drove straight to Carbondale because that's clearly where the orders are. And then I had an additional hour of no orders in Carbondale. So I don't think that that's going to answer the problem I have right now. I'm just going to try and be patient and hope that GrubHub lets me earn some money today. I would appreciate it. You know, I don't mind making, I don't want handouts, you know. I want to make the money. I want to make more than 11 an hour. Well, let me do it, please. But I'm not going to just drive from here to Carbondale and back over and over and end up driving 300 miles again to earn less than $200. Well, it's 8:31. It would appear that another hotspot has risen and fallen in Carbondale. And we have still not seen a single offer. Well, it's 8:46. Look, sure, there is a new hotspot in Carbondale, another order in Carbondale. But you know, they're not gonna trick me. They're not gonna trick me like they did yesterday. I'm not gonna drive there. They're not gonna fool me. Okay, I trust Marion. Well, it's 8:58. Still no orders. None. But I did pull up at Burger King to wait for something to possibly happen, and I see this sign, "What's your $1 million idea?" Well, I'm glad you asked, Burger King. I'm glad you asked. Mine? Oh, wow, that's a hard question. I'd have to think about that. You know, scheduling myself for an entire week, 6 a.m. to midnight on GrubHub as a Premier driver. What do you think, Burger King? And now, like all those hot spots before it, it has faded into nothingness. GrubHub, is there anything in my future here at Marion? I should have driven to Carbondale, guys. I should have driven straight to Carbondale. I should not have stopped. I should not have passed go and get $100. I should have just went to Carbondale. Well, at least I finished my YouTube video from yesterday. Ended up being an hour long. Hope you enjoy. And got that uploading now. Man, my first time trying to convert it on InShot, it said it went all the way out. It took like an hour to convert, and at the very last percentage it said my phone didn't have enough space. Like, couldn't you tell me that before we started converting? Can you not predict these things in InShot? My God. So then I had to go through and delete some stupid extra photos and videos and stuff. But we got it uploaded now. My wife just called me. Doesn't say hi, doesn't say hello, doesn't say, hey, how's your day going? How much have you made so far? Not that any of that matters right now. She just calls and says, do you know where the brush is? Wait, never mind, I found it. And then she hung up. No bye, no I love you. Just bloop. And somehow that's the highlight of my day. Jesus Christ, dude. Fuck me. 9:21. Another hotspot in Carbondale has just popped up. I might have to just do it. But at this point, it's like, no, we're committing to staying in Marion. I'm not driving there for free. I'm going to check how many miles I've driven so far, just driving back and forth across town, so the app at least understands I'm moving around looking for an order in this area. Let's find out. Only 6 miles. Okay, well, I haven't been going too far, because all the restaurants that are open this early are right in the same area. You know, guys, I was hoping at a point that it would say like 13 miles, just so I could be like, well, I'm an idiot. I have already driven to Carbondale. Yeah, I could have driven to Carbondale for that many miles. But, no. I've saved 6 miles, which is like 50 cents in my car. So, because I didn't drive to Carbondale this morning, I've saved 50 cents. Thrown into this world I don't understand. Maybe in time I hope that I can know why have I been chosen. People looking at me like I'm broken. Lies just keep on collecting, feeling so frozen. But every little lie they're feeding, I'm just trying to take it in stride. But I can't, sometimes I'm feeling all the way from everybody pushing me aside. But I won't hide, no. I won't hide, no. So I have a ways to go. I cannot do this on my own, but you have proven that I can trust. But that thought still remains. Why have I been chosen? People looking at me like I'm broken. Lies just keep on collecting, feeling so frozen. But every little lie they're feeding, I'm just trying to take it in stride. But I can't, sometimes I'm feeling all the way from everybody pushing me aside. But I won't hide, no. Man, I am fucking bored. Fuck. Oh my god, I'm a YouTube pop star and Daddy Fast Time wants to do a rap special with me. No. It was just a dream now. Well, it's 9:38, and it would appear that our hotspot friend in Carbondale has once again faded into nothingness. What's going on, man? You know, I do look really lazy right now because I just haven't driven to Carbondale, but if you watched any part of yesterday's video, you know that I drove to Carbondale yesterday and did a 30-mile round trip, waited around for an hour there, and all I got was a $6 order, and then I had to drive back. So that's why I didn't do it. Because then when I drove back, it gave me an $11 18-mile order to go back to Carbondale from Marion. And once I was done with that order, I waited around for an hour and didn't get an order again, and then drove back to Marion. So that's why I'm not in Carbondale today. But that obviously was a mistake. At this point, we've gone too far. We cannot go to Carbondale. We have to stay in Marion until we get an order. I mean, we have to. Look, this might not be the place I was born. That was Fort Knox, Kentucky. But it is the place I was raised. Okay? We're committed. Guys, with it being 9:41, I can't help but wonder, is this all building up to me still being right here? Right out, fucking motorcycle ruining my shot, man. Is this all building up to right now, right here, me still being at the restaurants that are opening at 10:30 to 11? Could I perhaps be getting the build up to what could be my first catering order as a Premier GrubHub driver? I've been around the stores all morning, building up my reputation with them. Well, 9:43. We have now just noticed 2 more hotspots popping up in Carbondale, and it looks like they're so close they're overlaying each other. This one I can't tell if it's popping up or fading away, but it's definitely a McDonald's or Taco Bell order. Oh my god. I think by 10 o'clock I might have to just drive there. Yep, that answers that question. Well, it's 10 o'clock. Help me. Guys, it was all a joke. I mean, I let it run a little too long. I'm sorry. I actually have made some money this morning. If you look here, I've made $11.70. That was the order I turned in at 5 after midnight this morning. I've made no money today. It's finally warmed up. I don't think I need this anymore. Plus, every time I move my hair, it scratches on the jacket, and I feel like the audio is horrible in this thing. There, now my audio is so good, guys. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me today. I'm stuttering so bad. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me today. Yesterday I had to freaking turn all the volume up, like super loud, because for some reason it sounded like I was whispering every time I was talking. Times like this, we need to rely on Old Faithful. Hello, my tree. I got a real good feeling now that it's 10 o'clock about the Cracker Barrel parking lot, guys. When is Cracker Barrel ever let one of us down? Well, it's 10:24. It would appear there's a hotspot forming in Heron again. Exciting stuff. Guys, I can't take it anymore. I've been sitting at Cracker Barrel for the past 15 minutes. I need to change location. I'm gonna head towards Buffalo, and if I don't get an order in a little bit, I might just go ahead and drive to Carbondale with my tail tucked. I don't know, I'm hoping I'll get like a catering or something while I'm over by the stores that are about to